Why are red and blue always such a good match? I mean, well, even though I didn't get Mountain Dew red, but I like Fanta. Strawberry Fanta is very good. It's sweet, but then the blue has power. Wonder if there's actually something that can actually make both of them have equal. Oh well. The heck is this thing? Looks like some split gears. What is it for? Oh well. Oh well. Who knocked on my door? Huh? What the? What's in here? Wait, what? This could only mean something. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm the controller here, finally making another video after a rough week. Last week there was a bunch of stuff going on. My stuff did come in, and I wanted to do the recording, I wanted to do the unboxing, but there's a little person in my life, this person right here. She wanted to open the package as soon as it came in, and there was no way to discuss it with her. She wanted to see the box, she wanted to see it, and I was like, might as well see if it all came through nice and neat. Because there's times where stuff was can come in broken, and for some reason on the box it said fragile. But the reason it said fragile is because the cardboard was very thin. It wasn't a thick cardboard. It was like the flimsy cardboard that you can just go like that, like just flopping around. So anyways, back to what you guys had seen before my signal got lost, like always. Show you guys this, which is from a series in Japan called Kamen Rider. I decided to buy this for myself. I wanted to get a different one. Before this series, which is right now in the Kamen Rider build, a lot of stuff is going on, and this is a late review, but I just wanted to show you guys why I like this product, why I even decided. I watched the series, to be honest. I watch it, I like it, and I'm gonna say it right now, it's better than Power Rangers. You don't see a new monster fight, it becomes bigger, Megazord, final battle. Like, Kamen Rider series is going continuously with one of the same problems. It's actually quite good. Before this series, the Build series, there was a series called Kamen Rider X8, which is right here, pronounced that way. From what I got was that it was a medical doctor that had a game driver. Like, you combine medicine with video game, and his primary was called Mighty Action X. And throughout the series, you see all these other doctors becoming these new Kamen Riders, these followers. One was Tattle Quest, which was like a night, coming from a night video game. Another one was Bang Bang Shooting, that relates to a shooting game, because the character had a sniper, had a handgun, had a little cape. There was another one that transformed into a bike out of nowhere, like his whole body was a bike, and he had to reach a different level to have a body where he had arms and legs. It's it's pretty good show for me. From what I tell, what I see it on myself, on my eyes. Anyone has different opinions. We all have different things that we like. And I am hugging this thing too much. Back to the video. So I got this, but I wanted to also review it with something else. So I had to wait another week, which was Wednesday of last week. That this came in. No, it was actually Friday. It was Friday of last week. This came in. Fast shipping. This thing took mostly a month to ship, mainly because it was coming all the way from Tokyo as well. And from what I found and myself and my experience with this one, the person took actually it was a little bit late on the shipping, but it got actually early. It was supposed to get here on the 29th, which is this Thursday. And this actually got here too, very early. The only thing I'm waiting for is for another package. You guys are going to see it very soon. And speaking of which, as you guys saw in the video, I have this thingy, which was it's a 3D print of the logo. I don't know if you guys can see the logo here. Yeah, you guys can see it right there. Package doesn't show anything else of the logo. This is the logo from the Kamen Rider build. Don't mind the vampire teddy. It was a 3D print. A friend of mine told me, hey man, I have a 3D printer machine. Do you need me to print you anything? You want me to print you anything? I told him, can you print me this logo? He's like, yeah, let me check on my this app that he has for the files already are in. He just transferred them to his 3D printer. I saw this one. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get it. The only problem with this is that the machine kind of shifts a little bit, and it's like overlapping, which makes it kind of like 3D. And I had to paint this one. That's why it has a horrible paint job. It was all green, but I decided to give it like a good color. I had it blue and white to represent a combination called Panda and Rocket. You guys will know about the combinations right now. It was pretty cool. He did this. I painted it, and I'm gonna be painting it again. But most likely, I'm probably gonna use this mold and use it as a sculpting model, so I can make one out of foam or out of another thing, so I can carry. Because this one, I don't want to break it. It looks so badass. I don't want to break it. I don't want to lose it. And yeah, pretty much it. So back on the actual thing. My girlfriend ordered me the bottle, and she ordered me this, which she was super nice about it. She spoiled me so much. But the other things I'm gonna be ordering are gonna be from my money. I'm gonna order 2 more sets of bottles. The reason I say bottles is because in the show he uses what he calls bottles that have an essence in them, and allows him to have transformation. If you guys want to see that, pause this video, save it for later, go to YouTube and put Kamen Rider build. You guys will be seeing a bunch of stuff. There is some stuff that comes out. I don't know exactly where I've been seeing the full episodes. I've been picking up on some stuff. I haven't had that much time. But yeah, this is something I like. A lot of people are going to complain about it, but hey, it's something, and you do what you'd want with your money and all that stuff. So I have everything in its box again, mainly because I don't want to damage it. I don't want it to get like rusty, or like with the oil of the hands to get all faded. So I keep them in here, but later on I'm going to use them for another video, which I hope you all guys like. So we're going to move. I'm not going to do it here. We're going to move to my desk so you guys can see everything. But first, I'm going to show you the unboxing here, because on my desk I cannot do the unboxing. So let's start first with the Kamen Rider build. set, the driver itself. That's what they call them. They call them the drivers. They don't call them morphers. They call them drivers, and it goes around your waist. Now these is made for a children's waist and children's size, so it's not gonna fit me. I have to use a string to connect the knots in the back so it can actually fit me, but that's something to discuss in another video. So let's get to it. Doing this from this point of view, mainly because I haven't gotten a better tripod for this. So even before opening, one thing I want to mention is that everything they sell, they have this little flappy thing on the front. That's what they do. And usually it's weird that we have it like that to show it on the case, and then all the instructions are in the back. This time and everything's always in the front with this, and then the back has the instructions, which I think it's better because you have more design here, and you do. So let's get to this one. Did I open it from the web? Yeah. So when you guys open it, before I do that, again, here's the front, side, the back. You guys can tell the back gives you the instructions, and it tells you right here. There was a set when XA was about to be over. If you had already purchased the bottles, which was the first thing that came out from this series, if you already had it, you can already do some combination with the driver. So, but I couldn't get that bottle, not at least yet. So when you take it out of the package, you have this. You have your instructions. It's actually quite long. And then you have everything in its box, as it is. This is the actual driver itself. So I'm going to take that out from the package. I'm going to take this out of the package right there. This is the actual driver. Pretty cool. One thing I like about this is that with the back where you're going to put the batteries, I'm going to use this because it's the sharpest thing I can have. You don't actually have to unscrew it and screw it back on. It just has a little tab clip. You can put the batteries. It takes 3 AA batteries, which is pretty good. And I'll tell you guys why. So that's the driver. It has a little crank. I'll show you guys why it has a crank. It's pretty nice. I like it has a lot of detail for the back as well. Some stuff never has details on the back part, but I like all the design it has on it. You guys can tell the little logos back here again, as I showed you from my keychain. Is it actually that way? Oh yeah, it's backwards. It's like that. So let's put this aside. These are the first bottles which the main character uses. There you go. Red. It's a rabbit. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a rabbit. And then its second one, it's a tank. Now in the series, what he does is that he must find a combination of one organic and one inorganic that can both have a good match, best match. And the funny thing is, in the series, he has to do this. Shake them, and then this little knob right here, you just twist them, and you'll hear a click. It's just simple clicks. See? But when you have it like this, it can like screw around like that. All of them will have its color like this. The same sticker is to both. And then from the back, it has the actual pattern code for the driver to know that it is that type of bottle. And then you guys get your belt extenders. These are for the belt itself, so you can like clip it on and then put it around your waist. Pretty weird. Here's the second one. There you go. See? And then you have a little tab to keep it all connected. I think, yeah, you put it on this one. And you just put it at whatever side, and then it's going to slip to it. And have it like that, like if it's covering that. So yeah, guys, pretty much it. That's everything that has on that box. This box, yeah. So before we go to the desk, I'm gonna do some other stuff. This was another set, another bottle set. They come separate. Yes, I did have to open this one too. It's called Caca and Gatrin. I don't know what they mean in English. I haven't been able to know it for it, but it's pretty cool. You see, you guys have it has its mode right there, which is different from the one in the box. So once you look at it, that's the back, and then it tells you what driver it goes to, and then on the side it tells you what other stuff is on sale already. It's power drill and a slot container for the belt, where you guys can just have them like right there on the side to carry them. So when you open them, the thing when this came together in the mail, it came with a card right there. Now, from what I know is that they have in Japan, they have an arcade for the simple game of this, and it has a screen. When you put this card on the screen, the computer will analyze it, and the character will show on the video game, which is, I think, is pretty cool. They have a lot of stuff for this for these type of series. They really do get into it, which I like because it's very cultural to a lot of things. Although they do tend to change every time a new series comes out. So here's the other. Here's the other bottles, Katrin and Caca. Now, it's the same function. It has a swivel right here, and then we click, and that's it. It does the same noise, and it has its stickers to say that they're proper. They had a sticker, a scanner sticker right here. It's a code, but I took them off mainly because I cannot work with that the code, because it's only for Japan. I tried scanning it, nothing came out, and I was like, no, well, I don't really need them, and I'm concerned with these for live, so it's, again, one organic, one inorganic, which is a bird and what it looks like a minigun for you guys. So now that this is all done right here, let's go to the desk and so you guys can get closer detail and see how the function is. So now that we're taking a closer look to these bottles, have its actual design. I pretty much like them. There's a little color tab right there in the inside, which I will show you guys. This is what actually makes the noise. Just part of the series. He does have the same bottles. What I like about the series, the Kamen Rider series, is like the Sentai, which is the word they use for Power Rangers, is that some of the toys over there will look exactly like in the show, and some of them won't. Some of them will actually be smaller for safety reasons. But the same size in the bottles as that he has are the same ones here. I think if this were like US made, there would be like a little bit smaller, but then there would be like boulders so the kids cannot suffocate in them. They would put them in their mouth. Anyways, so this is the whole bottle set. It has 2 and 2, and there's many more. One thing I noticed is that, I don't know if you guys can see that there's a number 2 right here on the tank, and let that focus. There you go. There's a number 1 on this. So this, from what I've seen, is that there's more than a lot of sets. This is 1 and 2, but for Gatrin and Caca, there's a number 7 and there's a number 8 on them. So there's more sets to them, and they're like very spaced apart. I know Gorilla and Diamond are supposed to be another match, which is the first set that came out. But in any of that, let's get to it. You can see me in a bit. So I like the design on this. It's pretty cool. There's a frame in there that actually moves. There's actually lights in it too, and the lights, that light goes with the color. So I'm just gonna do that. Now I mentioned that I like that it uses AAA batteries and a good cost, because that thing is pretty loud, like really loud. And so we're gonna put this combination first. It doesn't matter what type of combination and how you put the bottles in. If it's like in the show, he puts. Oh, let's wait for that. So it doesn't matter how you put the bottles, as long as you have the right bottles, it will always do the what it's called the best match. But if you do something like this, like you just mix the bottles, and that's why I wanted to wait for the review so you guys can actually see it for yourselves. You guys put this. You guys see how it didn't say best match, but when you do it with the bottles that it needs to, the combination ones, it pretty much does that. Now it is really loud, and the LED light that's in here inside the disc, it's pretty bright too. So I mean, that's for it to be using AAA batteries, 3 of them. It's actually quite well. Like that's a good use of power on it. So this is what happens when you guys actually put it. That is the first combination. So it has a little standby music. And then you just crank this. You don't need to crank it all the way, and just one little crank will do, but I like to do it that way.
Are you ready?
So that's it, and then the other noise it unlocks is the finishing move, which is the ultimate move. Now one thing I want to show you guys. No. With the bottles, when you have them in here, you know how I told you that they kind of like they have the little thing that shake. This is one of the features I like the most because it has, I don't know, you guys can see it right there. It has a little peg in there that actually moves up and down. So when you're doing it, let's just get that focused real quick. So yeah, you guys can see the bottle fluid is moving, so it actually makes it look more realistic. You just crank it, it starts moving up and down, like if it's like original, like real bottle fluids pumping. So I like that. Now let's try it with the other set, Catherine and Cacao. So like I said, you don't need a specific who goes first, as long as you just have the correct match. So I'll put the organic with the non-organic. Oh, I forgot the music. Fail. Alright, there you go. So you guys will see the colors. You guys can see the color on it. And then Catherine. Now for the other one, there was a blue and red, which was the bottles. So let's see what this one does. Little bottles for me. Yeah. Now the reason I like this is because the speaker's mainly up here, and then it has such a good like sound. It's really loud. So I'm gonna put it right here in this way, so you guys can hear it even more. So it does the same sound. The reason there's an empty slot right here, it is because there's a thing called how do you call it? A hazard trigger, which he gets later on in the series. It kind of like makes him like go like full berserk and instinct. But I think I can. Well, they showed me that if you move this, like that. That's pretty much what it does. It just does for the super best match. Like if I just put it like this, it just means the hazard's on. But what the original little thing does, it's a little handle. It says hazard on. It has this little music, and then you just connect it, which makes it more better. But if I just move this peg, you just get that noise that just got in there, and then. And it does the same thing when you detach it. So it's pretty much the same, you know. Right now in the show, he has gotten to master the hazard trigger by making something called a full bottle stick, where it's he combined both essence. He made another spare of the rabbit bottle, because that's his prime. Rabbit and Tang are his primary function, his primary mode. There's something called Rabbit Tang Sparkling, which is a little soda can that has the colors of this. And recently he has done a stick where he made another rabbit bottle, and it's all connected like that in a great stick. I can't show you pictures because I don't have any. He flips it, and then it says rabbit, tank. No, rabbit. It's a super mode. And he has done it with the tank as well. He shows all in red, not in half red, half blue. He does one all in red, which it's just like spring, because that's its main function. For the rabbit, it's a spring, because the rabbits jump a lot. And the tank is just like an armor. But in the super mode, he has like mini tanks. They form a suit for him, which is pretty nice. If you guys go and look them up, you guys will know what I'm talking about. I can't show you pictures because I'm still working with my computer. Yes, I do have a new computer, but let's put that aside. So I'm gonna put this a little bit more back. So for the belt, it has this weird color on it, which is the color of his belt and his mode. And it's just little pegs right here. So it has right here, it says L. There's an L right there. That's for the left side. And yet in the back it tells you too, like where exactly you have to put them. Right here is the L. And then the right side goes with the right, which is the same thing. These are like very small. Like if it's like a 4-year-old's waist, like pretty much it. They do sell extenders, and I know there's some guy that sells these strap that has this part, but it's mostly like a strap that you can like get the little slot and then extend it as much as you want. Oh, my camera's going down for some reason. I'm just gonna. As I was saying, there's a guy that sells a strap that you can move it so you can fit any type of waist, even if it's small or big. So you just put that right there, you clip it on there, and then for the back you just, oh wait, I forgot to put that thing in there. I forgot to put it in there. I'm just gonna put it to like a small waist. I'm pretty much going to put it all the way to the end, because I'm just going to leave it in a way that it's just right there. It's a pretty small waist, and some people do actually fit in them, but I think they're using the belt extenders. And let's just set that focus. So anyway, that's how it is. It's on for the belt, and there you go. compare the bottles to a charger, a box charger. This is a Samsung. I have my Apple one, but I don't know exactly where it is. So I'm sorry. But it's a pretty good size. I like it. It's pretty original. Well, that's their size. Now you want to compare it to something different. This is my iPhone. It's pretty much like it's the SE, but if you have an iPhone 5S laying around there, or iPhone color, it's it's like mostly half of the phone. It's pretty cool. It's like just have it like as a case right there, and just have it right there like a case. I can even glue that and just have it like that. But anyways, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm gonna pretty much do 2 more, I think, or 3, depending on my money and depending on how fast it can get here. But yeah, this is pretty much it. This is something I've been seeing for a long time. I'm a big fan of the shows, mostly the Sentai and the Kamen Rider series. I still need to see a lot more. So if you guys like this, hit like, subscribe. If you guys want to comment about this thing or how you guys can get it, I can tell you. That's all the time I have for today. Keep in touch. I'm gonna be posting new videos this whole week, and then I'm gonna take a weekend off again, and Monday I'm gonna come with fresh new material for you guys. So yeah, and don't miss out on Simpsons Road Rage. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff with that game. I'm really getting tired of getting a grandma score. I wish I could use one of these bottles to show who's the grandma. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.